This wouldn't be a Miller Mayhem series if we didn't have piglets running around. We got a long day ahead. Let's get after it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's good to have you back. It's good to be out on the farm again on another beautiful day to St. Mary's, Nebraska. Out here, you're wondering, hey, Miller, you got a stock trailer. What happened? You said you weren't going to spend no money. Well, let me give you this rundown as we're on our way to the sale barn to go pick up us up some bovine. So, long story short, I know we got $1 million in debt. Okay, we picked up this farm. We're having a great time out here and doing what we love to do in Nebraska. Now, this trailer, talk about a beaut. But our good friend Johnny, lifelong friend Johnny, he let us borrow this trailer because he's always been a good friend of ours. Him and Dad have had a great relationship, and he's always been a guy I've kind of looked up to and worked really hard. And it's always just been there for us. Kind of grew up together, his kids and ours, and he's let us borrow the trailer. And so we're gonna go pick up some cows because that's a venture that I think that we need to incorporate in this farming operation and just add to the mayhem, right? So at the end of the day, we're gonna go pick up some cows. Now, last time I saw you guys, we were at $4,000. Well, we're at $150,000. Let me tell you why. You know, I told you last episode we were debating and flirting with the idea of getting rid of the Kloss Jaguar chopper, and I bit the bullet. I think it's a better financial decision if we do that. So at the end of the day, that's what we're gonna do. We sold it. We got about 160,000 out of it. That and the corn header or the corn picker, chopper, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, we're here, and I think it's gonna help us, one, buy hay if we need to, and it's gonna help us just keep the farm running for the rest of the year because we got seeds still to buy, some fertilizer we still got to buy, and I'll show you some other things that we did around the farm too. But there's some other inputs that we got to spend money for, and I think cows are going to be part of it too. So let me get this thing all backed up. I promise you though, in real life, I'm a way better backer upper than I am in FS25. Some people, you can beg to differ, but man, you get in these nice little rear views and it can do some damage. Perfect. Alrighty, let's go pick up some cattle. Alrighty, walked out of the sale barn, $17,000 for new cows. I tell you what, let's see how this bad boy pulls all the way at the house. And yeah, good day at the sale barn. I know realistically, man, cow prices are high, and we love to see it. I am all for the ranchers and farmers that do have cows, have been in it forever. You know what? It's your guys' time to shine. At the end of the day, I love to see it. I support it. You know what? One of my favorite things is beef. I make a mean steak. And at the end of the day, we love beef. We're in the beef state, right? We're in the beef state. So we got to have it. We got to support it. And who knows? We'll be a part of the production of Nebraska beef. You know, that's pretty sweet itself. So when we get back to the farm, we'll break down, we'll drop these cows off, get them fed, get them acclimated to where they're going to be at, and we'll give you some more rundown of what's going to go on. Alrighty, guys, we're pulling up into the farmyard here. Talk about, I just love the effects of the fog on this map. I mean, it makes you feel at home. It really does. It makes you feel at home. I love the realism. I love the effects. I love how it all just clicks and looks together. Coming here in the farmyard, and yeah, I think we're gonna put them off in this bed pack just to get acquainted, and we'll run through what we're gonna do with these cows too. You can see in my left here, we plowed up this field really quick. Well, they can sit on the trailer for a little bit. That's okay. On this field, you can see we planted grass. We did in the month of November after we Dissed it all up, and this will be our feed. You know, we'll do some hay and things like that. I want to get mixed ration going and get a feed wagon sometime too to get everything all squared away. I think that'd be pretty sweet. So we got the hay equipment for it, so we're gonna use it. We're gonna do it. It was a fun little deal. So, and everybody loves haying. But talk about a setup here. We're just gonna come right through here. Right through here. I love this barn by CM Squared. I mean, I think it's absolutely sweet. Yeah. Alrighty. Look at that. I know you're kind of gonna think too, like, no, I want all black Angus. I want Hereford. I want this. I'm sorry, guys. We're going for quality and quantity, and with the Ritter's livestock system, it doesn't always go hand in hand in what you want for breed's sake. I wish we could have some black Angus, things like that, but I'm also a crossbred guy. Shoot, I wish there was black Baldies in here. Everybody loves good black Baldy. But I'll tell you one thing. We got some Herefords, we got some Simmentals, we got some Belgian Blues, we got some belted Galloways. We got a nice Charolais cow right there too. So, I mean, it's off the fence here, and we even... Irish moiled cow. You know, it's... I was going off of average. So I know things are low, I know things are kind of high, but those are one things like that I love the fact about the genetics in this is that we can kind of weed that out. Like, so our cows might be on the lower end, but we're going to breed them to really good bulls. So now you're going to take that and we're going to run with it, and we're going to be profitable on the backside because heterosis is a thing. Genetics, they play a toll, and I think we have a good little set here. I got 12 in total, and I know there's a bull in here. I think he's in that other pen. I think I was just looking at it. I believe it's that guy. And see his genetics on the bottom right hand corner, very good. So when he gets old enough here in the next month, he's gonna get to work on these cows, and guess what? We're gonna have ourselves a herd. It's going to be a pretty nice one too. That's the power of crossbreeding. That's the power of what we have at our disposal. So that's what we got going. Can you believe it, guys? We got cows. We got cows. Nah, I know. I said it. You heard me right. We're having piglets. By gosh, look at the bottom right. See, we went after genetics too. 12 babies, expecting 12 babies. 12 babies. That's where I think pigs can help us play a big time supporter in this farm, because if we're getting 12 a pop and we sell for $100 a piece, that's easy to $1,200. So these are our pigs, and they've been doing well, been kicking, they've been rooting in the mud. You just gotta love a good dirt hog, man. I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. We'd be making daddy proud. Alrighty, one thing we did upgrade that I do want to talk about, and I thought long and hard about this, of how to be substantial in what we want to do. So I sold that Kloss chopper, right? But I added, and we upgraded this loader on this 1486. We did have a loader on this bad boy, and I think she looks pretty sweet, mind you. And we got a bale forks too, and I think that's going to help us rather than buying a new tractor. I think that's just more financially feasible. I just like this option a lot better. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop in this old bad boy, and we are going to feed us some cattle. Since we got them, we got to feed them. Got to feed them. And two, you know, I think with this 1486, I'm really flirting with this thing to be our planting tractor. Man, I love it. I just love this thing to no end. Good thing we used that chopper when we did, you know. That's probably why the price was so low. It was just the fact of us running some tonnage through it. So we'll just back up on up here, and I know you guys are thinking, hey, he's got piles of chaff on all over the place. Well, guys, I'm trying to be realistic. And I'm thinking Whoo, she's heavy. She's heavy. Let's just back on up real slow like. Whoa. Just think I saw some steam coming out. Just kidding. That'd be pretty cool if there was, though. Some steam will just... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, see, that's the mayhem part we're talking about. God, oh, see, it's going to take us a couple tries. Let's put some bedding down for these old girls. They're going to work for us. We're going to work for them. Let's get our hay buster out. Well, not the hay buster, but our Ravage bed spreader. That thing's pretty sick. I love it, actually. Well, we got some straw going in here. Good deal. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know on what's your favorite cattle breed, what you guys run, things like that. I love to see it. Like I said, I'm supportive of crossbreeding and everything else, and for the sake of the game and the love of the animals, you know, we got to have them. We're going to have them. I think it's going to be pretty sweet at the end of the day. Just another feature that we get to have fun with and be profitable at the end of the day, and do it right. I think that's what makes me excited, is that we're gonna do it right. So yeah, these calves are gonna be along with us for the journey, and yeah, and a journey it's gonna be. Like I said, I think we're gonna, before we get into making hay and things like that, we're just gonna keep feeding them silage. That saves us a lot of money up front in hay charges and things like that. Now, if something crazy happens, we got to buy mineral, you know, cows get sick and everything else, like, we got some leeway, so we're okay there. We are okay there. So yeah, right now it's January 1st. Here pretty soon, I think we're gonna go plant some corn. I think that corn is probably the most profitable thing we're gonna do, and we'll get some more corn stalk bales, and then yeah, we'll use the corn for the feed, and then you guys will be laughing at our setup here pretty soon. So we'll dry that up, and can't wait to see you guys and at the start of April. Well, guys, welcome to April, and check out everything behind me. Oh my goodness, you're probably thinking, hey man, in the background, that's just crazy. You know what? It is. It's a lot of piglets. Guess what? It's a lot of cha-ching too. A lot of cash. A lot of stuff here. I mean, how about it? What do you say? So, welcome to the party. We got piglets, and they're going to help us out along the way. I really do think so. But, I mean, besides the ear tags, I wish the mod, but check at that. Overall, good. Gosh, those things are cute. Just gosh dang adorable. Now in a real life, you're thinking, hey, where's the crates? Well, we got dirt. This is dirt. I wish there was a place that we could farrow out pigs, but this is just gonna have to do. Grow up. We'll probably end up building the pig pen somewhere, just to get the babies out of there, so then the moms and dads, they get some time to themselves and they can reproduce again. So it's always a good thing. But as you can tell, it's April 1st, and guess what? We got to plant corn. I said it was going to be busy. We got to get after it. We got to get after it. So, without further ado, I think we're gonna get the old workhorse, and we're gonna get the 7250, and we're gonna get hooked up to our planter here. Now, over the winter, I did run and I got a pallet of seed. We're not going to go through that much seed yet. We are not big enough farmers to sustain a tender yet, and that's okay. That is totally fine. A pallet of seed can get you so far. Most of you are probably wondering, oh my gosh, what's in the back seat of your pickup? You know what? It's probably the best corn in the country, and you guys just don't even know it yet. DeKalb is ready to rip and whoop and ride any day of the week. I will stand behind that. We planted DeKalb back in the day, milo and a corn. As grow beans too, but I know a lot about it. It's great corn. It's consistent, and I think that is consistent with the capital C all the way across the board through wet years, through dry years. I mean, it's gonna get it done. I mean, at the end of the day, you want corn that's gonna grow, and that's what we need. That's what we need. So I'm gonna fold this up, and we're gonna get to our field. Alrighty, well, we just got pulled to the field. We're gonna get all connected up here. We're just gonna do a little check through, all the way through. I know you can't see well because of the grass, but what I see and you see are two different things. That's all right. But yeah, we're gonna get after it. I know what you're thinking. No-till corn, are you kidding me? Don't ever do that again. Guys, we're pinching pennies right now. I don't think you realize we're still $1 million in debt. And guess what? I've seen it before. It will be okay. We will be fine. So, let's get to rocking and a rolling here. I'm gonna set up GPS because we got it. That's all right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alrighty. That was pretty quick stuff. But let's just go take a peek right behind these rows. I know. Guess what? We'll get a fungicide on this thing. My plan was to till it, and then things got busy with those pigs and whatnot. So we're gonna have some corn here. Let me do some digging over here in this little trench. Well, there's a seed about 2 inches deep, and right next to it, about 6 inches over. Cowabunga. I think we're set. I think we're good to go. I think we're golden. I think we're gonna knock this field out, and I think we're gonna have a good time while doing it. So we'll see you when this cornfield gets all planted. We're just finishing up our last little pass here. I gotta make one more turn around here. So, a lot of you, too far, back it up. A lot of you probably were thinking, oh, you planted corn into corn. Guess what? I chose a hybrid that is good for corn on corn, even though I may have chose to plant corn on corn and no-till. That is okay. At the end of the day, I went with the hybrid that I know and love so very well. It is 6269 DeKalb, one of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites. Now, what I'll be doing, we're gonna hop over. We actually are on a lease deal. You can't see through the fog. We're behind the dump truck there. We just leased that field. $52 a month. I'll tell you what, we're gonna take it. We're gonna clean out the planter, and we're gonna put on a VT Double Pro. Probably some 59, 82, maybe some 62, 70. That's a dog. 5092 is old, reliable. I love that corn. Sold a lot of it, planted a lot of it, love it. And we'll see you when we get to the field entrance here. All right, we're just pulling up to the field entrance. Got to go over this little culvert here, and I think we're gonna spread her out, and we're gonna go do our end rows. Believe it or not, down in Nebraska, we call them end rows and not headlands. I know the people in Minnesota are probably going to be really upset, or North Dakota. Some of those guys don't even have end rows, but here we got end rows. And just like we got Scotcheroos, not O. Henry bars. You know who you are if you think that way. But you have to let me know what you call them snacks and things like that. We're going to go knock this cornfield out with a little 5982, maybe some 6270 DeKalb corn. We're probably planting on 32 or 30-inch rows. And we're probably going about 30,000 to 31,000 being in this part of Nebraska. Some places dry land, you're all the way down to 22,000, 25,000 population. And that's population per acre, so seeds per acre. So every bag that you have, every bag of corn is 80,000 seeds. And so per acre, we're probably talking here 30 to 32,000. That's why people, agronomists, when I was in the game, we'd always talk about a bag and a half or 2.5 bags per acre, or 2.5 acres per bag. My bad. I know I said that earlier and I didn't mean to. But you guys know what I meant. So at the end of the day, dryland corn, we're probably going 30,000, and that's pretty good on 30-inch rows. So good thing we got GPS, because this row crop systems mod would absolutely annihilate me with how straight my rows need to be. And it's right next to the highway. And you know how that goes. You know those guys are looking at you waiting to go to the coffee shop and say, hey, Miller, you got some crooked rows. You got some crooked rows. What is going on? Well, I'm here to tell you, crooked rows would be the highlight of my life. The highlight of my Miller life. So, with that being said, we're going to knock this field out. I hope to see you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a little fun. I hope you enjoyed the little piggies. Because by gosh, at the end of the day, we're making Dad proud. We're making Dad proud on our Miller High Life, Miller Mayhem series here in St. Mary's, Nebraska. I hope to all see you again here soon, and I can't wait to talk to y'all later. Remember, be easy, but not too easy, and always live the Miller High Life. Peace out.